Welcome back. Still here at Lane's Outdoor Equipment in Chipley, here for this one-day huge open house, an opportunity to realize huge savings on some of this outdoor equipment. Here now with Keith Carmichael from Husqvarna. Keith, we've spoken to some of the other vendors already, many of them coming back many years in a row for this event. How many years is this for you at this event?
I believe it's 11 for me this year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Wow, I talked to a guy just a while ago that had been here for the last 7 years, 11 years. How many years has this been going on for? Do you know?
Well, I don't know how many years they've been having their open house here, but they've been a Husqvarna dealer since the early 70s. So, and they're one of the biggest Husqvarna dealers in North Florida.
You know, and I just had this conversation with another gentleman. People kind of have a tendency to slough off the small communities, the small rural towns. Here we are in Chipley, Florida, arguably a very small, sleepier rural community, and you just point out that one of the largest Husqvarna dealers around. We are in the middle of agricultural communities. We are in the middle of areas where your front yard may be 2 or 3 acres, so obviously the need for some of this larger equipment. Obviously, this has been a good event for you, or you wouldn't come back the first time, let alone now for the 11th time. Talk a little bit about the value of this event that we have here today.
Well, it gives us the opportunity to get to the public and show them what we have. It also gives Johnny and the Lanes the opportunity to show what they have can offer the community. You know, buying a lawnmower is just like buying a car. You know, the easiest part's the buying part, but then you want to be able to have service and maintain it. And when you're dealing with Lanes, their mechanics know how to fix the equipment. They carry the parts, the service. They're up to date on their warranty. So they really add a lot of value to the Husqvarna line and all the other lines they carry.
You know, and as you point out, just like a car, it doesn't matter how good that piece of equipment is if you can't get the service to back it up or the integrity of that company that's going to stand behind that product. Johnny Lane and his family, longtime residents of Washington County, good business partners of the community, certainly contributive to the social fabric as well of the community, and a heck of a singer. He's actually part of a gospel quartet. Did you know that?
I just found that out a few months back. I did not know that.
Actually, just recently, we had the opportunity to work with some of the folks that are in that quartet, and I'll have to get you a copy of that CD maybe before the day's over.
I like that. I like that.
But in any case, we're here today. It's a little bit chilly. In the scheme of things over the last 11 years, the weather today, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the best day possible, number 10 being just pure misery. Where are we at today?
We're probably at about a 7. I mean, I was here when it snowed. So we're doing pretty good today, and we're getting the crowds picking up, and I think we'll end up with a pretty good day today.
Well, Johnny did a postcard mail out, and we did a lot of social networking, online promotion, got a lot of response. So it's going to be interesting to see, as you say, by the end of the day, what kind of cash register rings that we get. However, we can't lose sight of the fact that just recycling people back over the course of the year is also an ancillary benefit. People might come today simply not in that physical or fiscal situation where they can plop down a check or even a down payment, but might come back in 6 months and buy that Husqvarna piece of equipment. So obviously there's no bad side to people just coming out and kicking tires today. Oh
no, you want to come and look and see what we have to offer. And also, I mean, if you may have a piece of equipment, you might need a part. They carry a full selection of parts and belts, blades, and you can stop and buy that type of stuff too. And with the service that, with that type of service in a community like this, that's a big factor. Oh, absolutely, the service factor. And you can go right across there, don't worry. He wasn't. But you're right. Having that service, you need the belt, or you just need that bolt that is peculiar to your piece of machinery. You're dead in the water without it. And looking at Johnny's place here, it's sort of unassuming. It's a relatively small place, but he's got one heck of a selection of parts there. He has a huge parts inventory. You would be surprised at the dollar amount of parts that he has, not in just my line, but with everybody else's. And you have to have that to maintain and service what you sell.
Well, the sounds of chainsaws and engines cranking up all around us here. Music to your ears, I dare say.
I love it. I love it. Sounds like money.
Husqvarna, longtime name, longtime brand, has been in business a lot of years. What's new and exciting at Husqvarna? What are you unveiling here recently, or maybe what are you showcasing out here today?
Well, we carry such a breadth of products. We have new products in every part of our lineup. We have new chainsaws, new trimmers, new blowers, new zero turns, new lawn tractors. So I think we've introduced 32 new products this year. And we're growing. Husqvarna is the largest manufacturer of outdoor power equipment in the world. And so we're introducing new things all the time.
I had no idea that you were the #1 producer of that type of equipment.
Yes, sir. We build all different types. We own a lot of companies, and we build a lot of stuff for other people also.
Okay. Now, where is Husqvarna based out of?
They're based out of Husqvarna, Sweden. We have plants in South Carolina, in Georgia, Arkansas, Charlotte, and Washington State, I believe it is.
So would it be safe to say that this equipment is, if not made, or at least assembled in the United States and built by quality Americans?
Everything here except our chainsaws and some of our two-cycle products are made in the United States.
And you know, it's not the end of the world, and obviously we all understand everybody has to make a living, but it's really kind of nice, that sense of pride of being able to say American-owned, American-made. Some people like to say they'll only buy American-made stuff. That's not possible these days, unfortunately. It's just simply not the way of the world right now with a world economy. But to hear you say that you've got these plants that are manufacturing here in the United States, certainly nice if somebody definitely wants to buy American.
Well, we take a lot of pride in knowing that we have 5,000 plus people employed in the United States. And everything you see, all of our wheel goods, our plant in Orangeburg turns out a lawn tractor about every 45 seconds. We built 1,200,000 lawn tractors last year in that plant. And our plant in Metter, Georgia, where we build our push mowers. We even build snow blowers there, and that's in South Georgia. We employ 700-800 people there, so that's a big boost to the South Georgia economy.
Yeah, absolutely. Where do you live, Keith?
I live in Lake City, Florida.
Okay, well, you're not that far away.
No, North Florida boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as I've said to some of the others, hopefully you'll take the opportunity to recycle, come back and enjoy what we offer here in Chipley and Washington County in the future, not just come for the one-day sale. Do you get a chance to slip away over this way anytime at all?
Oh, yeah, we love the Panhandle. We come out here, we go to Panama City, we love this area.
Well, thank you for being here. Thanks to Husqvarna for being a part of the Lanes Outdoor Equipment open house today. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate what you do for our economy here. So all too often we don't take that opportunity to say thank you, but thank you for that, and hopefully you pass that on to the other Husqvarna people. And we
appreciate the folks here in Chipley and Washington County too. I mean, that means a lot to us that you shop local.
I dare say you could find any other geographical location that uses any more outdoor equipment than we would right here in this rural part of North Florida.
Y'all need a little bit of everything here, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not much in the way of snow equipment, although as you've pointed out, we have seen snow a few times over the last 20 or 30 years. Well, Keith, thank you again for being here today, and thanks for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you for taking your time.
Here with Keith Carmichael from Husqvarna, here at Lanes Outdoor Equipment in Chipley, Florida, here for this huge open house one-day sale. You're not going to have the opportunity to be here today if you don't know about it, but if you see this, take the opportunity to come down, say hello to Johnny at some time in the future, take a look at this wide range of products and services that they offer here, and take advantage of what we have to offer right here in what we call the Real Florida. You're watching Real Florida Magazine, and we will be right back.